What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with the special episode, the recap of the scrimmage that the OneHive family had against the RWCS collective. I did talk about it in the Ninja Live attack, but if you're tuning into this one for the first time, you haven't seen that one. What we did was all of the OneHive family clans, so OneHive 2.0, Genesis, Invicta, all contributed players to this clan that we made, the Wu Train. And RWCS, if you guys don't know what that is, that's the Reddit War Clan system. They did the same thing. And there's like, I don't know, I think they've got like 30 clans. I'm not sure. I apologize. I don't have a list of how many clans actually sent in. I heard someone say like 20 clans. Don't know if that's true or not. But everybody pitched in, and we got this 50 versus 50 war and matched up. And it was a close one. Really, really close. Good job to both sides. Excellent attacks up and down the board. RWCS did get all of the Town Hall 10s 2-starred and one of them 3-starred, and most of the Town Hall 9s 3-starred. There was, I think, 6 left on their side, and we just had one more that we didn't get done. So close. So many, there were several 90+%. You guys know how it goes. Could have gone either way. Came down to the absolute wire. It was a very exciting, fun war. I know you guys that caught it on the live stream really enjoyed it. Right here, the same thing on our side. All Town Hall 10s 2-starred, 1 3-star, and then a lot of 3-stars on the Town Hall 9s, but just too many left open. Really, really was. I actually was not in this war, and again, because every clan in the OneHive family was contributing, there was only so many spots per clan. So there was a lot of people from OneHive that weren't in this one. We had a war back home that we'll be showing the recap on. Probably, I guess it'll be a couple days. Well, maybe tomorrow you'll see it. We'll see, but I'll get it out to you guys. But let's get to some attacks because I've got quite a few to show you. Again, it was a really good job by both sides. Not many Town Hall 10 3-stars, but honestly, that's because the Town Hall 9s didn't really allow for the Town Hall 10s to go for that many 3-stars. They had to dip down, do a lot of cleaning up. But there was one on each side, and you'll get to see both of them right here. Mofo taking out number 10 on their side. Excellent attack here. Comes in from the top with a few golems. Wizards to create the funnel. Look at this, how wide he went on this. On 3 golems there spread across that, but I mean really covered like almost 180 degrees of this base. A few giants on the right side just to go ahead and make that even just a little bit wider. A few more buildings go down. Queen going right up the middle. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm sure I'm going to mess up on this video at some point. I've watched the better part of 100 attacks in the last hour, trying to pick out attacks and doing all that. So I'm sure I'm going to get some attacks confused, but I'll do my best. Swarm of Witches coming in from the top, drops that jump spell down, and the rage right there, boom. The Queen's going to be enraged. She's going to try to take out that Lava Hound as soon as she gets on it. I love this freeze right here, mainly because it grabbed that level 40 Queen as well. So the King gets right in there, takes her out with help from some witches, skeletons, all that right there. The Lava Hound goes bust, has that poison sort of waiting to protect his troops, his witches, his Queen. Love that. Everything's down, just minus a few pups, no big deal there. 1 Inferno Tower's down. I like the second jump there. Coming in from the side like that. That's really cool, the way he did that. Then from the bottom, a few hogs. They're going to come around from the side here. This attack, I was actually watching it live, and this is the attack that put us sort of back in it. We were behind the gun. We were in trouble. That bacon right there, I thought, okay, it's over. But he's got a bunch of witches left. He's got that golem still doing some tanking. And he actually, I'm going to start to fast forward times 2 here because it's kind of slow going from this point, pulls out the 3-star, and it put us back in the game. It gave us a chance. And again, it came down to the last few attacks. We just had a few that we just it didn't go our way. They're right at the end. If one attack, it's a tie. And a couple of them, you get the win. So they could have done the same thing. They had a few attacks that just didn't quite go their way as well. Just a close war. It really, really was. We'll fast forward to go ahead and times 4 here. The split on his troops was almost perfect. He's got that 1 cannon left, but he gets a few skeletons out in front. The Archer Queen's what he had to protect, and he had enough troops out in front to protect her. He gets the 3-star. Excellent attack by Mofo. All right, moving on. Let's look at some Town Hall 9 action. Let's look at, and I'm going to do a cleanup on one of these too. Let's look at Alpha Dog, taking out their number 14 Stingray. Excellent attack by Alpha. I think Alpha had a 6-star war. Maybe not. It was either him or a Toma. Either way, excellent war to both those guys. Comes in from the top. Queen goes down, 4 healers, drops the wizard. That's going to create the funnel, push it the way that Alpha wants it to go. Steps right up, starts taking out some of these point defense. So that's nice. It's going to be coming in from the bottom, obviously, with some type of a queen kill, because this queen walk is not going to be what leads to that going down. Right here, she starts working her way around. taking out this wizard tower. Right here, he's coming in with his main part of his attack. Golem goes down. The queen's just sort of going to do her thing, come on around. He's got that golem down, going to start creating the funnel with a few wizards there. Second golem goes down, and now he is going to open this up in just a moment with some wall breakers right there. They go in, boom, open everything up, and here he goes. Really early on that jump spell, like really early. I guess he just didn't want to, I don't know. I'm shocked, but it worked. CC troops coming out. They're going to lock onto that queen, which is perfect. She's going to, he rages the queen. Healers are not in the rage, but the queen uses her ability. They all go down real quickly. Now this compartment's got to get cleaned out so that the king will step up, take that jump, and get in there and get that queen. She's standing right there. Boom. She finally hits him. He does just in time get in there, get it taken out, and now here come the hogs. Coming in from the bottom, surgical attack, a few for each defense. I love the immediate wizards. Guys, that can make the difference in your raid. If you can get in the habit of doing that, as soon as those hogs go down, you drop a few wizards for cleanup. Now, they're going to be working the entire time, and they're fully protected because the hogs obviously are doing all the tanking. Nice hill placement right there on that giant bomb spot. He had 10 hogs, or maybe 11, just dropped a few more. Now he's been very patient deploying those. Now he's coming in from the top. The queen's about to get through this wall, step up and help out a little bit more, but has that last heal. Perfect placement. That's that. That's an absolute wrap. Just absolutely crushed that base. Skeletons pop out. He doesn't even use the poison on him, just lets the hogs deal with them. And that's going to be an easy 3-star. Excellent attack by Alpha Dog. All right, here we go. Moving on. Let's look at Atoma. We spoke about Atoma. Let's watch Atoma do an attack. So again, I think maybe it was Atoma that got the 6 stars. I don't know, but it was really nice. Let's see what we got here. We got him coming in from the bottom. Just got a couple golems going down. Normal stuff here, guys. Going to create the funnel with a wizard. In just a moment, once that's done, he will be placing his queen down, letting it start push through. I think he's going to, I guess he's going to try to just jump right into that core with a CC in there. And then from there, the queen's going to make obviously she's sitting right next to that wall. She's going to go into that compartment with the king, going to be able to take it out. So you're going to see a late king drop. Anytime you want to make that type of journey, probably going to hold on to that king as long as you can to make sure nothing's targeting him. Everything's pretty much cleared out of the way, and when you drop him, he's going to run right to the queen. So right there, you see the CC troops going down. Here comes the king, jumps into that rage, and right through the jump spell. Here in just a moment, there's going to be some troops get in range of that queen, which will draw her in just a little bit, just right there into that compartment. It's all he needed. As she's firing here, boom, king reroutes, takes the jump. Here he's going to use the ability in a moment, take her out. Now he's got his hogs, or excuse me, his balloons is what he's going after. He's gotten 2 of the 4 air defense taken out. Does drop a few hogs with a heal to get that sort of stray air defense. The queen's also going to step over and help out with that. But right there, the king, after taking the queen down, gets the last AD, and here comes the swarm of balloons. Just coming from different angles, a few for each defense that can actually target them. And that's that. I mean, beautiful. I guess you'd call that a GoLaLoon. Just killed it and made a very long journey to get to that queen, but got the job done and got the 3-star. Excellent attack by Atoma. Good job, man. All right, he's got a few goblins he didn't drop there, but I guess that don't matter. Okay, let's see. Where we going next? Here we go. Hold My Beer. Someone was asking me about Hold My Beer. He's not gone anywhere. He's still wrecking bases. Don't worry. You're going to see it right now. Hold My Beer, number 20. All right, where are you at here? Hold My Beer. Where are you going to start this thing? Interesting base design, sort of a kind of a central queen, not central, but she's a little bit too far to the interior. That's going to allow him to come from a pretty far away to get to her. He's going to get through that first big compartment, then he's going to get in there and drop the jump and be able to get to the next one. Just drops a few golems down, wizards for the funnel, normal stuff. Queen goes down nice and early. I like that, right in the middle. She's going to take out a few trash buildings and then step right up and start taking out defenses. And then you see he's got 7 wall breakers. That's because he wants to get all the way into that second compartment there. First one gets opened up. Here goes the golem down. In just a moment, he is going to be sending in the rest of those. As soon as all those Teslas, look at those Teslas there. Crazy. He drops that rage. Rage is very important because if not, those wall breakers are not going to make it through. They're going to splash damage. Something's going to get them. But with even one of them going off, he gets through that base, especially without golem being raged, helping to beat on the wall. So everything reroutes, everything's going right up the middle. You see that nice deep jump spell, and then here in just a moment, the king's going to get in range of that queen. She's going to take a shot at him, and that's going to be that for her. Then he's already starting his hogs down here. drops that giant for some protection. A few hogs go in. Look, he's always so patient. Look how much of this base is already taken care of, and he's got in the teens of hogs left. Just nice little reinforcement, lets the second group catch up, and now he's going to do it again. He's going to reinforce, he's going to heal when he needs to, and just let him catch up. It's just such a smooth thing the way Hold My Beer does it. I wish I could do it like that. And then right there, boom, just sends the swarm, lets them all get in because there's not that many defenses left. Drops a heal perfectly placed right there. They're going to have to deal with that giant bomb. Second heal goes down. I mean, that's that, guys. This is just absolutely crushed. He's going to have a bunch of hogs left over when this is all said and done. And look at that. Cleanup is well underway. Queen's helping out. Just beautiful, beautiful attack. Hogs are going to wrap back around, come down from the top. Queen's going to grab around the bottom here. It's going to be an easy 3-star. Good job to Hold My Beer. All right. Let's see here. Let's go to Thor next. Let's get this one cleaned up here. We'll grab Thor's versus 22. A very nice attack. Got a couple here that you guys are going to like for sure. Thor does it with just a, let's see, what's he got? He got just a shattered here. Got a minion down, creating this bottom part of the funnel. Yep, a couple of golems go down. I like these wizards right here because, look, everything's targeting those golems, but each one of those wizards is targeting a defense. Just boom, boom, boom. They go down really quickly, so I really like that. It's just smart to place him there. That greatly reduced the damage that his golem was taking as well. Look how much life that golem's got, and just being hit by an archer, or excuse me, a wizard tower right here, that's not going to do much to him at all. Right here, the CC troops start coming out. Right then, he goes ahead and drops the king down. The queen will take that archer tower out. Then she'll step up. She's going to help out with that CC in just a moment. The king is locked onto the defensive queen. She goes down. Right there, the queen is on the dragon, about to take it out. Boom, boom. It goes down right there. Then he comes in with his hogs from the top. Nice penetration here. He's getting, the double giant bomb set's getting triggered. You see from the bottom there a little bit going on. And then hogs coming in from the top. He's got 16 hogs still. A little bit of a Hold My Beer-esque the way he's being nice and patient on this. Just letting that small group of hogs come in, start doing work, keeping them up. Keeping them alive, letting them trigger those bombs, taking out some defenses. And then he's going to start coming in heavy on the side with his hogs here. Just taking out those Teslas. Drop that giant for a little bit of tanking, and you see keeping that small group of hogs healed up. But think about how smart that is. It's not his large group, but they're doing all the tanking. He's letting them tank while his large group is just walking around the base taking out defensive buildings. I loved it. Very smart, very good heal placement. Just excellent job. The queen's still up. She's helping with cleanup. And then right here, they'll take out those skeletons, and then it's just a matter of running around the base, grabbing those trash buildings. Excellent attack by Thor. All right, you guys this is probably going to be your favorite. I bet you guys have never seen this before, and Diesel did it twice in this war with a 6-star war. And I like this one better simply because it was absolutely perfect for it. He is going to do a dragon. You see 2 dragons down there. He's going to do a dragon swap for the queen, but because of the way this base is laid out and all those air defenses down at the bottom, he is going to get so much out of those dragons, it's going to freak you out. You see he's dropping a minion there. You've got to funnel your dragons. You can't just drop them down. They'll just wrap around the base and they won't even go to the queen. So you got to create a funnel. You see he's got the queen down, doing a little bit of a queen walk down here. Golems going in, just starting to tank. This is going to be completely separate from that queen because, again, he's got a plan for that. So all this is about is taking out a section of the base, getting into those double giant bomb sections, making way for his hogs to come through and just absolutely finish everything off. So beautiful job here. You see he's got a nice wide section. The queen's stepping up. She's going in. She's going to be at full health. And then the king is going to go down as well in just a moment. Drops that jump spell down. They're going into the core. Here come the CC troops. Just perfect. Right here comes the dragons now. He knows if he gets them to that second one right there, she's going to lock on in just a moment. As soon as they go towards that town hall, she's going to lock on. He's going to drop the rage, and kaboom, she is gone instantly. I mean, beautiful. And now there's nothing up there that can hit them. Look at his kill squad coming from the bottom. They're still doing work. They're triggering bombs. They're taking out defenses. Those dragons are just going to absolutely do work up there. I wasn't crazy about the way where he dropped those hogs, because he had that balloon up there for that archer tower. He could have shifted them down and probably not had to even send those in up there, or just left the balloon at home. I'm not sure why I was redundant there, but still, excuse me, nitpicking on a beautiful attack. Did fat finger a heal over here, but it does not matter. When you get that much value for your kill squad, beautiful value for those dragons. I mean, you see they're still doing cleanup. They took out the king, the queen, that whole section up there, the town hall. No question, it doesn't matter that he threw a heel in the dirt. All the cool kids throw a heel in the dirt. This one is just on accident. Right there, 3-star. Excellent attack by Diesel. And again, 6-star ward. Good job, buddy. All right, let's move down just a little bit more. Told you it's going to be a long one. We are about done. Dingus taking on 29 here. I had to have some red hits. I mean, my goodness, what kind of recap would this be of a 50 versus 50 without at least one attack of some red hits? Drops a few hogs in, grabs that CC lure, gonna bring him up top. Just goes ahead and drops the giant. And that's, sometimes that'll work. I mean, he's dropping that and just starting to create his funnel there. Just letting all those loons come out and just start targeting, because the giants are going to die clearly, but the wizards lock on this stuff really quickly. We've talked about it before. Drops that poison, and when those wizards and that queen lock onto it, especially when they're softened up a little bit from that poison, those balloons are going to start going down pretty quickly here, right there. But when they start dropping like flies, drops that jump spell here. Really nice jump spell. No wasted wall breakers. Just drops the jump spell. Valks move in, and they're going to take out that queen really quickly. I think he was a little late on his heel right here, or a little bit far back on his heel, I guess is a better way to say it, because he does start to lose some Valks here. They take out the king, drops that second heel for him, keeping him up, keeping the few that he's got left up. King and queen on his team are doing a little bit of work still, and then right here just comes in from the hogs on the left side. Just a few, take out those few defenses, and now he's going to start in heavy with his hogs here in just a moment as they get through into that core. That's what he wanted to protect there. That heal right there was kind of smart. I kind of liked it because he did have those Valks in the core still, and they were doing tanking. So keeping them up, and right here, as soon as his hogs got through a few defenses, he gets the benefit for his hogs. So I really like that heal. I think it was very smart. We'll fast forward a little bit here because this one's all over but the crying. Plenty of hogs left, just a few defenses. They go down. You got king and a few barbs, a few archers up top there. Hogs on the bottom. We'll times for it because it's going to take a few moments, but the cleanup is going to happen and get the 3-star excellent attack by Dingus. All right, let's look at one more, and we will wrap up this part 1 of the recap. I don't know if I mentioned, but I will be doing a part 2 of the RWCS attacks because they were just too good. I mean, they got to be shown. So I'm going to do some of my favorites as well. Ivan taking out 34. GoLaLoon. There was some GoLaLoon in this war. In fact, probably a decent, there was a decent amount of GoLaLoon attacks. It's not dead. It still works. When the base is right for it, you break it out. Everything works just the same as it always has. Right there, creating this funnel, a couple wizards to do that, a couple golems doing all the tanking. Wall breakers open everything up. Queen starts walking her way in. CC troops coming out, obviously going to give them a rage, I believe, here in just a second. Help take all of that out. King's going in, and then he's going to have that jump to let it into the core and take out that defensive queen. Obviously, on the way to the defensive queen, he's going to grab those 2 air defenses. That's a big part of this. 2 ADs down, CC down, queen down. You guys know how it goes from there. You just send your lava hounds in, your balloons to back them up. You start raging everything, and you try to stay awake, and you're pretty much going to get the 3-star unless something drastic happens. So right there, lava hounds going down, balloons targeting. That's nice. Maybe a few too many balloons up there, but no big deal. Right here, he's going to deal with that air sweeper a little bit. Going to cause him a little bit of a headache, but not too bad. You see the queen's still up. She's doing some work. That's good. The king's doing a little tanking. Starting to reinforce his balloons in the bottom here, and they're going to start cutting across that middle, which is perfect. Look at all those Teslas popping. They were targeting that lava hound there, so most of his balloons have made it in there, and that right there under that rage, they're just going to take everything out. They're all touching each other. You got 2 buildings with that one drop there. That's why you don't really want to have stuff that tight. It can make it a lot easier for people dropping bombs like that. If their loons get 2 defensive buildings with 1 drop, that's pretty big. So right there, not a lot of pups for cleanup, but didn't really need a lot. Most of the cleanup was done. His queen had gotten a lot. His king has gotten some. So the balloons split up. The pups do their job, and that 1 hound not busting didn't even matter. Excellent attack by Ivan. All right, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, tomorrow you will get to see the other side of the war, the victors. Big congratulations to everybody at RWCS. I know those guys were pumped up, and they deserve to be pumped up. They brought a very solid game plan and a very solid war. So many good attackers in the RWCS. Guys, if you're looking for a fair play clan, go check out because there's a lot of them. There's probably anything you're looking for, they've probably got it. So big props to those guys. Congratulations on the win. Us guys at OneHive will go back and lick our wounds and regroup and be ready for y'all next time because I already know this will happen again. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, Jake from OneHive, reminding you guys to suck less.